episode is brought to you by...
Listen to Paul's Impact, Houston's first radio show dedicated to people living with HIV, their friends, and family, every Monday from 7:30 to 9:30 Central Standard Time on Real Talk 100 Radio. You can also find us on all social media under Paul's Impact. That's POZIMPACT. And if you happen to miss our show, follow and subscribe to our YouTube channel where you can catch the latest episodes of Paul's Impact.
Hey everybody, guess what? I'm disrupting the network marketing, or also known as the multi-level marketing industry as well. ATS Network. It is the brand newest multi-level marketing company that's getting so much media attention and breaking records all over the world. Why? I'll give you 6 reasons why. For one, it's free to join. That's right. If you want to make money with us, you don't have to pay a dime to join us. Number 2, there's no auto ship. That means there's nothing that I'm charging you, and there's also no customer volume requirement. That means you don't have to order $199 worth of a product to get this, whatever, right? If you want all your residual income, it costs you nothing per month, whether it be auto ship or customer volume requirements for you to get in here. Number 3, you don't have to pay monthly for your website. That's right. No $24.95 a month or all this stuff like that. Number 4, there's no obligation or any incentive for you to recruit anyone. Now, I probably should have led with that. Let me say that again. I have the only network marketing company in the world in which you don't have to go out and get 3 to get 3, get 3, get 3, and all that stuff like that. No recruitment whatsoever. Your mom, your grandmother, or the lady next door can do this. Number 5, you never have to get promoted or recruit anyone to get the highest level of residual income. Since I don't have distributors and since I don't require you to recruit anyone, guess what? The moment you come in, you can get top level residual income. And finally, you only have to be an active customer to make money with the company. Check out the show notes. Probably the first link, Antonio T. Smith Jr. If you want to be one of the 100,000 millionaires that I want to create, this is where you should be. ATS Network. Link is in the show notes. Love you. You can plant better. You can dominate. Welcome to the Secret to Success podcast. My entire goal with this podcast is to give you value. That is it. I am not interested in you buying from me. If you want to, you can, but that is not the goal here. I do want you to go to the show notes for people that I interview, because I do want you to buy from them or at least follow them. But I'm telling you, I am on a mission to create 100,000 millionaires. This podcast is part of that. Do yourself a favor and get everything that you deserve. Period, point blank. I want you to get that in this podcast, whether it be keynotes from me or interviews from millionaires, billionaires. It doesn't matter, because we can't teach you anything you don't already know. You just forgot because the world made you forget. I love you. You got this. You're going to get this. This is your moment. This is you. Take notes. Listen to me on your commute. I don't care what you do, but this is yours. I do this for you. Like, if you're on a different platform, share it. Subscribe to it. Share this, because there's not many people out here doing this here. Got this.
Yep.
No doubt. Well, here's what I know for sure, man.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you are a high performer. I'm grateful for that, and I'm sure you and anybody you love is also grateful for that. You feel me?
Yes,
I also know, I also know that you reached out for something a tad bit extra, which we definitely have that. That's why we're here, to figure out what's going on first, figure out how else can I help you get to that millionaire mark that you asked for. But before we do that, in consistency with my core values, I'm going to add value to you first, okay? So
Yes,
before we get to how can you buy in to whatever it is that we're doing, that I do, I'm going to give you value first. That is a core principle. So being your mentor, let me just tell you lesson number 1. The universe cannot be fooled, okay? You give, always comes back. Period, point
Yes,
blank.
sir.
I know I'm preaching to the choir here, but at the same time, it never fails. Like we understand that in church or in mosque or, you know, in life, but we don't get it when it comes to business. I don't know why we do
Yes.
this, right? I have no idea why we do that, right? Exactly. You know, put this shea butter on my face in the hand. I'm sitting up here. It's raining out there, and then I'm also ashy. So I'm trying to fix that while I'm on the thing with you as well. All right, here we go, brother. Forget everything that you are about to say, because you basically email, hey man, how can I get more? Got you. I'm gonna get all that. We're gonna knock all that out. What I want to do first is I just want to pour into you. Okay. So
Thank you.
without a doubt, this is what I want you to do. I want you to give me the biggest 3, whether they be pain points or motivational points, however they come out for you, right? And we can go more than 3 depending on how the conversation goes, but we'll start off with 3. You give me those 3 things that are keeping you up at night. Give me those. Holla at me. I'm listening.
Okay. First one is systems. Systems.
Yep.
And the second one I think would be, it's almost like I get to a point and I'm not able to get beyond that point. I have things, you know, a lot of things in place, but it's a struggle to get beyond a certain point, like getting beyond it. Like there's a ton of ideas and I have a lot of, you know, things that I know deep will work, but kind of getting them into a place, a working place, you know, system.
Got you.
And then organization, I think that would be,
Okay.
yeah.
Got you. Okay, I'm going to ask you some questions inside of here real quick.
Okay.
Hold on real quick. I'm going to ask you some questions. Let's talk. I want you to break down. Can you cut that off for me, please? I want you to break down for me each 3 of these things. We got systems, we got you hitting a ceiling, and we got organizations. Now, when you say systems, I know for sure what you mean when you say systems, but I want to make sure you're not getting general information. I want this to be fingerprinted just for your fingers. You got me?
Gotcha. Yep.
Now, that's the problem most middle-class people have. They serve people. You need 3 things to be a millionaire. Is something I teach. You need to be a product. You need to have a product. You need to serve people. You need business systems. You have a product, and I see you're real estate. You're in real estate, right? You're a real estate agent?
Yeah, bro.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So
yeah.
products are houses, right? And then but we'll go in deeper into that. And you automatically serve people. You couldn't even be in my network if you didn't. So it's business systems you're suffering with, right? Now, let's break down business systems. I want you to tell me every single thing that you are currently selling, no matter what that is.
Okay. So currently I sell now real estate education, pre-license course. So pre-license and continuing education courses, broker courses, and real estate. So, as well as enhancement courses. So enhancing. So if you're already licensed, I sell property management courses, prop preservation courses, commercial real estate. So to enhance your real estate, if you're already licensed, you know, in addition to becoming licensed. So if you're, you know, like unlicensed and you want to become licensed, I can do that. 2 states, butts in the seats. So 2 states I can teach. In Pennsylvania and New Jersey, I can teach the real estate course to you in front, you know, face to face. And in any other state, I can do it virtually. That I will allow it online. I'm able to provide that online as an affiliate relationship that way. Yeah, yeah. Other thing is, I guess how homes, you know, selling homes and regular sales, and with my agents, other agents. So you said sales, right? And
yeah.
And also, I also selling would be, and I'm not sure if this is considered as selling, but
No, give it to
helping.
me.
Okay, helping people to stay in their homes So if you're losing your property, you're losing a home, I can help you to stay in that home. Help you to stay in a home. So it's a foreclosure prevention. And also will be home ownership, the process. We have a home seminar coming up the 29th. We do it monthly. Seminar coming up to do homeowners seminars that allow for individuals to come, and if you want to learn information about the homeowners, the process of purchasing, the steps from, and we typically bring in a mortgage person, an insurance person, some of the different food chains that are related to the real estate industry. So that way it helps the mortgage person, it helps the insurance person, it helps the home inspector if we bring in. And this one, we're bringing in a contractor for this one, the mortgage person, a home inspector, and a real estate professional. So all those and every one of those persons, all the business that we generate from them stays with those people. So if, and a credit repair person is coming. So start from the beginning, from credit all the way to the end of the transaction. And when they come, all that business stay with them because they did the work, and they, we all work together, and that's that business. So when I say systems, like, putting it together to make sure that when the business do come, we can all keep it in that circle, and, to talk to them and to get them on the same page. And we have meetings like this to keep that core team together and to make sure that, it's going to work, and if they're going to, go with us to the next one, who's where the best fit to where, so keeping the, core team, because we do 1 month, and we would like to try to do two a month. We did one in New Jersey this month, early October 8th. And then the end of the month, we're doing one the 29th in Pennsylvania. So we like to keep that system going to do the home buyer seminar. What was happening was I was given an incubator at the school that my children go to. So I have access to 1,300 parents. So when this one on the 29th, just like they send out the broadcast to the school, hey, the school is having a PTA meeting. You want to come out? So your school is, so I get on that broadcast and it's put out to all the parents. Hey, we have a home buyers workshop seminar available for you if you're interested in home loans. So all 1,300 parents will get that notice. So that's something that, so I really want to put a good system in place to kind of contain that and make sure that all those people, that we can stay in front of them, as well as, feed my agents. And it'll be a tool to also get other agents, get more agents involved. Because I know I won't be able to handle that on my own, the influx of the business that's going to come from it. So I definitely would like to be able to, so I think so it's the school and real estate, and I'm selling that, and also brokerage, from the brokerage side, because I'm a broker and I'm able to hire other agents underneath me. So it's more on the managerial side and helping them to become better, to make them better agents, and to cultivate what they want, how they want to see their business grow, what they want to see. I met with a brother yesterday. He reached out because I have my office. I moved to a new location. It's on a busy street, something I haven't done before. So doing that because I haven't, that's different. Normally I had this class, in the area that's kind of tucked away. I didn't do the busy street. So, to do different, I want different results. So I have to do different things. So I did that this time to do it differently. And so he came and he wants to, be a part of it. And he's a licensed agent. He came saying that he wanted to get his broker's license, which is great. What happens is with the area in New Jersey, the brokers don't want agents to become brokers. I don't understand what that is. So what that does for us is it creates a problem, because now you don't have many brokers that can be. We're underrepresented in commercial.
Right.
We're underrepresented in property management. We're underrepresented as appraisal. All these fields we're underrepresented in. So what I really want to sell is to be able to kind of close that gap and to make people ability to because tech, I can, to teach the mortgage online, the class, we're able to provide training to become a mortgage person online. We're able to provide insurance license online. So to fill that gap, because we're underrepresented in a lot of areas as it relates to real estate. So when the brokers are keeping their knee on people's neck, agents' neck, it's hard for them to become brokers. So I want everybody to be a broker. I want to work with all
Yeah.
brokers. You know, I want everybody on my team to be brokers. I want everybody on my team to be duly licensed in every state. So the majority of the agents that work with me now, most of them are licensed in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. You know, I push that. Get licensed in another state. You know, get licensed in another state because, you know, it's the opposite of me, man. I want you to win. You know, if you win, we all
No
win.
doubt.
You know, so I had a barbershop
doubt.
for 13 years, and 2 of my barbers that work for me, they have shops better than the shop I had. That's great. Both of their shops look
Yeah, it
much
is.
better than mine did. You know,
That's
so
leadership.
yeah. So
I like the other company because it helps me with portion sizes, what type of ingredients to put into it, and then it lets me be that inner chef that I want to be. But I like Sakara because I ate one lemon poppy seed donut and I'm full. This tartlet, the roasted grape tartlet with the Lebanese yogurt is good, isn't it? It's like perfect. It's like a perfect blend. And then the superfood breakfast cookie tastes like a really big oatmeal raisin cookie.
So what do you think about it, Grace? You tasting it?
Yeah, the roasted grape tartlet is pretty good.
Sweet.
It is sweet, but it's not as sweet as other yogurts that I have eaten. But it's still, it is good.
I mean, you don't have all that unnatural sugar in it.
Right.
That's
good.
all natural sweetness.
Oh yeah, this naturalness is good.
And then wait until you try the lemon poppy seed. What I did was I shook the citrus cream. I shook it up to mix it real good, and then I just kind of drizzled it on top. Oh, that was good. Now, unfortunately, I grew up picking figs off of a fig tree, so I'm gonna leave the fig there for you. So, boss man, what did you think about the roasted grape tartlet with the Lebanese yogurt?
I thought it was pretty good. I mean, with the way I eat, you know, I eat healthy. I'm down almost 40 pounds, so I'm very cautious of what I put inside of me. And it was actually very good, considering I don't eat anything sweet, and that tasted awesome. That's pretty good. You know, I'm used to green leafy things. That was actually very good. I like the consistency. It was like one big graham cracker with yogurt in it or something.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, Grace, you trying over there? What's that you eating?
The lemon poppy seed donut.
Yeah, lemon. I used to eat those all the time in the Army. And so these are good. Even the presentation of it looks like a nice little donut. This is fantastic. 5 stars for me on a scale of 5 stars. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Even the little plastic containers is coming in is even. The presentation is amazing.
And you can reuse these. You know, for those of us who like to keep containers, you can reuse them.
Everyone likes to keep containers.
Yeah, everyone. Because they're extremely sturdy. Oh, and then the packaging it came in, I absolutely loved it because it had the ice packs with it. And then but within the box, it didn't just come in the box. It had like the styrofoam foilish covered packaging, and then it had the ice packs, and then it had the food, and it came in order.
So taste the fig and this cookie. All right, that was a very soft cookie. Wow, that is amazing. That is, yeah.
And what they say is it's a superfood. So it's the superfood breakfast cookie with chrysanthemum blossom jam. I didn't try the jam, but this is what it said. So because there are more than 10 superfoods in this breakfast, more than they can name, they talked about the chrysanthemum tea in the cranberry jam. It reduces bloat, heals inflammation, eliminates stress, and makes skin glow. It says no coincidence the chrysanthemum represents joy. Made with love, Whitney and Danielle. Oh, thank you, Whitney and Danielle. I like that part. So how did the jam taste?
The jam tastes good when you dip the cookie in it. I can taste the cranberry.
You know what? I didn't dip. Reggie, would you like to come over here and try our soup? Okay.
He said it's too healthy. Yes, he's not a healthy either, but we are. That's for good sure. Yes. So, are we 367 pounds? Well, we need to get you over here with this Sakara. It's pretty good. So, would y'all recommend it?
Yes.
All right, that was a loud yes. Well, I guess one more time for the hood. Would you recommend it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
That's good. 5 stars for me. This is fantastic, and they are eating and smacking now. So I'll have to find a way to get back my food, but it's fantastic.
I think that's all I said.
No, no. That's all I sell. Yeah. Okay, you sell the whole world, but that's all I sell. Yeah, no doubt. Good stuff. All right, so I'm gonna nail that. I already know what you need to do there. Actually, I heard it very early when you were talking, and then the more I was gonna ask you if you were a broker. I'm glad because we're gonna talk about. I'm gonna say something controversial when we get to real estate agents. But since you're a broker, I don't have to. It doesn't really apply to you, but it's definitely real estate agents. But we're going to come back to that here in a second. Now let's break down let's take notes. Well, you actually. Well, I don't want to lead you, but you actually answered your second thing without even knowing it. But I'll see what you say. You hit a ceiling. You hit a ceiling. You didn't say it that way, but that's what you meant. You keep getting so far. So I'll let you break that down, but I promise you already addressed it in everything you said, and I'm going to nail that for you, but I don't want to lead you, and I'm going to see if you're going to say something that I'm not expecting. So you hit a ceiling. Break that down for me.
All right. I'm only able to do but so much myself. And and I think I've had a problem probably with picking the right staff and right help, because I don't know if because when I don't and my picker broke when it comes to that. I think because I've been the way I've had to picking the right people to work with, and I'm not sure because I tend to lead in with, okay, look, I like to work with people, but I have to grasp and make sure that I'm able to grasp the part that not everybody's, that don't work with everybody. You know what I mean? Some people I have to, so I think, and then what happens is I go down that path and I'll pick a person to work with as maybe an assistant or something. And then the relationship won't work. It goes bad. And then I'm back at square one. Like, okay, here we go now. Now it's almost like, and maybe I'm looking at it too personal, and maybe I'm relating it to too personal and instead of keeping it at a distance because and I might be treating it, okay, well, it's not a relationship, it's business, so why does it take you so long to bounce back from it, so and I think that's part of where it is when I think we're hitting the ceiling with picking the right team or working with people and being able probably to let go of what are the things that I need to let go, to delegate it, to get to a place where I need to get it to. And yes, sir.
No, you're gonna love what I say right there. I'm gonna actually free you. My answer for you is going to I'm gonna take the whole world off your shoulders there. So we good there. Now, and I'm glad I didn't lead you because I didn't expect you to say none of what you just said. All right, wow. I didn't. Yeah, I heard your ceilings in other places, but no, I didn't know you had a hiring problem. So good stuff. I'm glad I didn't lead you. And organization is what you said. Now I need to know if you're talking about the verb of like the action of organizing, getting more organized, and where does that fit at, or organization as the entity, and I need to structure this. So give me some more details there. And after that, it's about to go down.
Yes, sir. You man. More on the organization side of just being more organized and putting the things together. I'm okay with organizing, establishing entities and all that kind of stuff. I actually just kind of organizing, business wise.
Yep.
And,
It's the same problem. Yeah. It's the same problem as
Yeah.
number 2. So you good. It's the
Okay.
same problem. Yeah. The thing that you told me that I wasn't expecting, it's the same problem. All right. So here we go. We're going to work backwards. Okay. Let's go. We're going to cover organization and hitting the ceiling at the same time. All right. Now, this is not first. I love what I do, and I'm damn good at it. Right. Like
Yes,
this
sir.
is just what I do. I just love it. Okay. Now, first off, you need to stop hiring as fast as possible. Just get it out your hands. That's your problem, right? That's your problem. And don't feel bad. You've been, somebody taught you, I don't know who, right? Maybe, you're the man and you got everybody on your shoulders and you're accustomed to, like, that should be your role. No, that's not your role. What
I'm
you
okay
keep
with
doing,
that.
yes, I know you are. That's why I said I'm going to free you, right? I know you're okay with that. Don't hire no more, okay?
Gotcha.
Because that's something you need to staff out. You just absolutely need to staff out. Or you need to get someone around you with high levels of empathy that can help you feel if this person is right or not. Because I'm surrounded by my top, you've been talking to Deanna here the whole time. She is near psychic with her empathy. Right?
Wow.
There's no way you would be talking to me right now if you didn't deserve to be talking to me. She is that buffer. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But she would have let me know something about him. Hey, I scheduled it, but something about him, and I would have said, hey, man, I'm on my way to a meeting. We got 15 minutes, right? I would have did something like that. You understand what I'm saying? Because I would have known that, hey, you got to go because you got the wrong energy.
Yes, sir.
I staff her. She's not just my executive assistant. She has power to be she's just too much, right? She is staffed because I'm weak at that. Right? I'm so cerebral, I'm so logical that I can absolutely see stuff 30 years out. What I can't see right in front of me is your intentions, right? To do me harm. That's something I'm still learning. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she can. You understand what I'm saying? My business partner, Tempest, can. And very hard for me because I want to pull everybody in, do some group economics, you know, and say, man, just follow me. I got you. And these people hate me. They hate me, and I don't find out 2 years from now. You understand what I'm saying?
Daggers in
I
your
don't find
back.
out 2 years. You understand? They hated me the whole time. Hate that I'm successful. Hate that I'm black and successful. Hate that I'm young. Hate my voice. Hate my charisma. Hate my confidence. Hate all that. And this whole time, I'm missing it. But they saw it the whole time, right? Yeah, get it out your hands, bro. Get it out your hands. You don't need it, okay? Yeah. And that's going to feel so good. There's a statement that I would love to tell you here. I heard it from an old man in Texas, and I never forgot it. This man said, the man who spends all day making money has no time to make money. Okay? And that is a fact. Right? So what you keep doing is, and you keep hitting the ceiling because you're spending every opportunity making money in every department of your department, and it's stopping you from making your maximum wealth because you keep spending time in it, right? Give this crap up and then go where you're great at, right?
Okay.
Just go where you're great at, brother. Now that's psychological, that's understandable, that's all good, but it does solve problem 2 and 3. It really does. You also need to learn how to fire fast. I can tell you don't do that. Okay? I can tell you're giving far too many chances. Now, I don't mean being a butthole, right? That's not what I'm talking about. I got you. Yeah. I can tell because if you keep having to start back over from zero, it means you're hiring too fast and firing too slow.
Too slow.
Yep.
Slow to hire, quick to fire. Yep.
Man, yes, sir. We know instantly when someone needs to be fired. And the deal is you're holding both of y'all back. You're holding you back in the organization. You're holding them back to go find an organization that's right for them. Right? So you're actually holding back both parties. Yeah, absolutely, man. And the last thing there is, well, actually, I had wrote down at first, you need to learn how to hire, but you don't. We need to get that out your hands. So I'm going to erase all of that. I don't have anything else to say about you're hitting your ceiling. Well, actually, I'm going to come back to hitting your ceiling in a different way. What I heard you talking about, but your organization, we addressed the second half of what you talk about. All your major problems are in the first things you were telling me about. Let's talk about real estate agents for a second, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
No one should be a real estate agent. It doesn't make sense. Now, I don't mean that you shouldn't be a real estate agent. I mean the whole point, and this is when you get wealthy, brother. The whole point of Antonio Smith is to control the asset, not to give it away, right? The whole point of getting in the top 1% is to control the asset, not to give the asset away. Do you understand? I don't want to own it. I want to control where the income goes. And this is going to be the fundamental difference between where you are now and where you're going later. Now, you, at your heart, you actually want to teach these agents that. I can hear it because you keep saying, go be a broker, go be a broker, go be a broker. And you said, and I quote, you guys are underrepresented there in Jersey and Pennsylvania. You even trying to tell them, listen, y'all, get out here, go get more money and go out there and even go to different states. But let me tell you what you accidentally saying. You're saying, hey, y'all, trade check to check for house to house.
Wow.
That's what real estate agents do. Okay.
Yeah.
Now there's a way around that. That's no different than becoming a motivational speaker. All right, you traded check to check for stage to stage. No, bro, don't do that. No, you want a pipeline of income coming to you no matter what you do.
Gotcha.
This is the difference between how the middle class think and how the wealthy think. You understand? I'm never going to trade check to check. When I first started this, I started this coaching, and then I realized, holy crap, I'm trading client to client for check to check, right? Most entrepreneurs are people who traded check to check for now that thing to that thing, whatever that thing is, right? No, this is why no one should really be real estate agents. However, since you can make six figures as a real estate agent, I applaud you. Good job. Because now we can create what you say systems to get you out of that. Now, in your case, you're a broker. So here's what a broker is actually doing. Typically, you know this, preaching to the choir, you know, you charge like 6% typically, right? Just typically. Now, what you're actually doing is you earned your right to be a broker. Let me tell you why you keep benefiting and why you can afford me or anybody else. Because you're getting paid off of other people's energy. Okay? That's different than being a real estate agent. Do you understand, right?
Yes, sir.
That's far different. And you keep trying to tell people, hey, come and get paid like I'm getting paid. Come, let me help you. Let me show you the way. And you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. They should be brokers because it's no longer trading check to check. Your income isn't check to check because you're a broker. Your income is creating a business system, establishing good relationships and keeping people motivated enough to go get their commission, and you get a bunch of your commissions. Genius. Plus, your relationships are quite different. And then they work for you. They literally trade their time for money to extend to you their income, right? It's brilliant. And it's actually the reason why everyone should be a broker in the real estate agency industry and not an agent, okay? But before I move on, let me break some stuff down. Actually, let me just say this, because I'm talking to you as top 1%. Like, I'm not even giving you middle class nothing, and we ain't got time for that, right?
Yes, sir.
I want you to focus on stop giving control of income-producing assets away. Okay? Now, in your case, I need you to, you have a kind heart. I can hear it. You want to help. I can hear it. I can only assume you grew up poor Because the only reason that you help that much the way you want to help people, right? The only reason you hire so poorly is because you try to say, come on, everybody, all y'all come out the hood. Come on, man. Right? Yeah, exactly.
Captain Save him.
Exactly. I suffer from that same problem, brother. I really do. I need you to get that, and this is, well, let me break it down again. Do not give control away of an income-producing asset. That's your number one problem. Every single thing you said, it's all in there. And I'm going to break it down in 50 different ways, but it's all in there. What you keep doing is you keep giving control of your income-producing asset away. You can't do that. Cash is not king. Cash flow is king. There is a difference. Okay? There is a huge difference, brother. A huge difference. Forget cash. Cash is useless. Cash is made up. It's fake anyway.
Yeah,
cash flow is freedom. You get you 100 agents bringing into you 6% twice a month. Watch how much that change.
Yeah.
That's cash flow. Which leads me to the point that you missed, and you missed it because of your kind heart. Okay? Now don't let your righteousness keep you in poverty, okay?
No, yes, sir, bro.
Yeah. Well, I say that a lot, right? I don't mean
I appreciate it.
Just say it like,
No, I'm with you, bro. I'm following you.
Yeah, man. You don't let your righteousness keep you in poverty because you're a good person, and you're going to do a lot of good things with a lot of good money. But as long as you keep letting your righteousness say, let me just get rid of this, let me just, hold on, you can't do those good things. You can't save them. You can't save them broke, right? Yeah. Or not broke. You ain't broke, but you can't save them not hitting that breaking past
I'm with
ceiling,
you.
right?
Yeah,
cool. Cool. So here's what you understand. I need you to grasp this. I needed to pour all over you. I need you to be straight monster with this here. Your agents are your income producing asset. Period. Point blank. Don't look at it any other way. Don't be nice. Okay? Be nice to them, but don't be nice about this. Don't focus on the houses more than you focus on the agents. I need you to receive that because I can tell you're doing that. Like just listening to you, right?
You on it, bro. You ain't missing the beat.
Because what you're doing is you're a fantastic broker, but your heart is keeping you with a real estate agent mind. We about to break you out of that, right? We about to break real estate agents as an employee. We can
real talk.
Look, yeah. We can play around with that. No, I'm in business. No, you're not. You're not in business for yourself. You're in business for your broker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, you're not in business for yourself. You're just not at all. Right? I literally have my own real estate agent. This is the crazy part. This is how crazy I am, bro. I'm literally getting ready to pay my real estate agent. She's already making her money. I want her so close to me. I'm getting ready to give her out of my company a $22 an hour salary just to sit in my office so she can do her work for other people because she's too far away from me.
Wow.
Now, think about the wealth mindset with that because there's a city, I live in this little small city that is just wide open for the taking. We just lost the school district.
Wow.
I mean, it's like an African tribe with no warrior, no warrior tribe, right? It's just women and children. You understand? It's just women and children there. And I'm fit to have her. I'm fit to buy. My goal is to be the number one, and I hate paying taxes, right? The number one taxpayer in that city. You know why I want to do this, bro? I want to do it because I want to sit back in the meeting and go, hey, where's the development going? All right, that's my land over there. You understand what I'm saying? That's me. Tell Walmart, go on my land. I'm charging them $35,000 a month. You understand what I'm saying? That's my mindset. Now, if I want to make what you want? You want $35,000 a month off of pieces of land, 6 pieces of land a piece? Would you exchange that for $22 an hour? Hell yeah. I ain't got
Absolutely.
no problem with that.
It's
You
a
understand?
no-brainer.
Yeah.
No
So I
brainer.
need my agent in my office. I told her, forget your office. You in my office. You understand what I'm saying? Now, that is the difference between my mindset, and it's wealthy mindset, right? Versus their mindset, whoever you want to say they is, right? As a middle class, whoever you want to say they is. Now, let's keep going because I'm getting ready to. I'm already addressing a lot of stuff, but I'm giving you some framework because we're about to get you real nice like. Your agents, and it doesn't even matter how many you have right now. That's irrelevant right now because we're gonna get you more because they're your income producing asset. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can have 5 right now. You need 5 a month. You understand? Like we by the time you done with me, we gonna build you a system that make agents come knock at your door and say, please, bro, please, can we please? Because Keller Williams ain't doing it for me. Can we do it with you? You understand what I'm saying? Or whatever that may be, right? Because the agents are your income producing assets. And what you're going to do is with all those education things you was talking about, right? You are going to create a system of giving the same way I'm giving you value, right? You going to make them feel about you the way you feel about me. You get what I'm saying?
I got you. I got it.
You going to become they Antonio Smith, and they going to say, please, could you please take my money? Please take my money. Because they going to understand the only place that they can get value is through you. Plus, the only place that they can have a pipeline of customers is through you. And the only place that they can have a pipeline of customers getting educated on repairing their credit, et cetera, and then et cetera, is through you. Because ain't nobody else going to do it for them but you. Right? And you're going to genuinely do this, which brings me back to your point 2 and 3 that you were suffering from when you said, and I quote, man, maybe it's because, you know what I'm saying, like relationships, I'm thinking about relationship in this business. No, this is why I don't want you hiring no more. I want you to stick with that relationship attitude. That's what's going to help this system work, right? That's you want to build a relationship with every last one of your agents the way you keep doing. You just want to hire the right one so you can do it. And it ain't going to be you hiring no more. You get it?
Got you.
Yeah, because this doesn't work if you don't build a relationship. I got a relationship with everybody in my company, and I got a relationship with everybody who follows me. I kid you not.
Wow. Yes, sir.
I kid you. I even bought a whole iPhone, a separate one, and then paid a full year on the phone bill and called it a fan phone just for my fans to have access to me because they couldn't ask questions the way they wanted to. So I said, look, just text anytime here, right?
Wow.
And then when I respond back, I respond back. I got a relationship with everybody because at the heart of me, it's what I want to do. You feel me? But that's why people, like someone else just yesterday, a real estate guy just became a client of one of mine. I don't even close people. I give away value. People say, yo, bro, how can I get in? Right? You know what I'm saying? How can I get in? I know you can do what you do. I've seen you do it, blah, blah, blah. You're going to do the same thing. You feel me? All right. Now, one more time, and then we're going to add, this is just a framework, and then we're going to go even deeper on this here. Those agents are your income. This time, you're going to have a relationship with your income. And then they don't become, then your income is protected for life. Wow. Because the richer you make them, and the richer all that spirituality I hear you trying to do, all that, hey, take care of your family. I can hear it. I hear it in you. Like if I do nothing else, I actively listen. It's like my superpower. Yeah, I can hear you and I can hear what you're saying and how you saying it and what you really saying it, right? And I hear you trying to give them spirituality. I hear you telling them don't put that in your body. I can hear it. I'm listening to you, right? I'm listening to you. And I'm telling you, You do that, you're going to be good. They're your income producing asset. Forget the houses. You focus on the people. Let them focus on the houses. Teach them houses. You teach them. You push the people. Got me?
Got you. Taking it all down.
Let's get already. Now, let's get into the practical details of everything you're doing. I want you to take your real estate education, your brokerage education, the enhancement part, the property management, all that education you're talking about. This is what I want you to do. I want you to flip it. I want you to develop it for your agents, not for your company.
Wow.
Okay? If you develop that for your agents, it's automatically for your company. You get it?
Yeah.
But your number one problem stems from you were doing it through you. Don't do that no more. You need to do it for them. Now, in this order, this is what I want you to do from now on. I very rarely tell people what I want them to do. Okay, I very rarely do this, but I'm telling you what I want you to do. I want you to push the practice of selling a house in 90 days or less.
Wow.
I'm fit to build this system for you right now. Okay. I want you to have your agents focus on hypermarkets and super hypermarkets. Okay. I know you know this, but I'm going to say it for recording purposes for anybody who will watch this later. A hypermarket is a market in which houses are going in 30 to 60 days. A super hypermarket is 30 days or less. I want you, and this is easy to follow, preaching to the choir here, you know this. That's just simply using the database to use comps, right? You're finding the comps, you're seeing how fast that this 3-bedroom, 2 in this area, this mileage, right? You know, this square footage, how fast did it sell in this area? And then once you see, boom, this is moving in 60 days, tell them to focus there first.
Wow.
Okay. Now, because I'm a real estate investor. This is what I do. So I'm literally giving you what I do. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
yeah. Like 7.7 billion people on planet Earth, and you fell into the system of a guy that does everything for real estate, right? That's all I do.
Wow.
That's all I do, right? Everything I do is for real estate. I don't do it for nothing else, okay? Right? Now, I funnel all my money into real estate like everybody else at the top 1%, right? Now, so now we're building 90-day pipelines. This is what you're going to do. You focus on hypermarkets. I'm not telling you not to go outside a hypermarket. I'm telling you that you're going to strongly encourage that they only stay in hyper and super hypermarkets. Now, from signing to closing, that's 90-day process.
Wow.
This
you just hit on
means
so many
that,
points though with that. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Go ahead. You can
I'm
talk.
sorry.
Go ahead.
No,
go
but
ahead, bro.
you hit that on. You not only does that make the real estate agent, but it also speaks to the asset management company, because for listings, so those agents that want to be listing agents, they can go and tap onto the asset management companies who don't want their assets sold within that market. So it makes you the professional or the expert in that field, in that realm of 30 to 90 days. So now the asset companies are knocking on your door because, hey, this person, that's what they look for. They go to the internet just like people doing. They look for, okay, who's going to get these assets sold? Because if it's a VA property, the government is handing on their back. We ain't got these assets sold yet. Why is this on the market so long? So I just had to say that because it taps onto, because that's a whole property, REO business. That's just a whole nother business to tap into. REO business that for asset managers, that's a whole nother area.
Yes, sir. I heard it the whole time you was talking. I'm just taking notes. I literally had to mute I had to mute my end so you would hear my keyboard keep tapping. Like I was literally taking notes. I said, okay, I know what my man needs. I'm listening, right?
Appreciate
You literally gonna create all your agents are focused on a 90-day pipeline. This means if they follow your system, see what I just did? Broker, you got a system for your agents. You see it? Right.
Yes, sir.
You get it. So now if it's a system, which is the first thing you said, it also puts all your education in there, which I'm going to come back to in a second, right? But I'm going to tell you how your education. So right now, your system is going to benefit your agents, but your education is going to benefit the prospects for those agents. I'm about to bring that up here in a second, right?
Wow.
So here we go. Your agents, at the very least, will sell at least 4 houses a year. At the least. At the least. Now, I want you to put this in big, bold writing, circle it, put an asterisk by it, star, Pokemon, unicorn, do whatever you got to do to make this stand out what I'm about to say, right? What you want to do is you want to tell your agents pipeline is most important. Customer acquisition. See, they got it all backwards. They're trying to close. F closing. Go get customers. Go fill that pipeline. They should be putting in 40 offers a week, man. Easy. Easy. And if the standard isn't 40 offers a week, they wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Because we know what's the 40 offers a week, you're talking about what, 6% is going to respond back?
Yep.
Come on, man.
Yep.
We know how this goes, right? You know what I'm saying, man? We preaching to the choir here. But check this out. You got 10 agents under your brokerage putting in 40 offers a week. That's 400 offers a week coming out of your office. I bet you can do something with that.
I think so.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can get super wealthy off just 10 people.
Wow.
Right? So what you're going to tell them is you're going to say, listen, I want you to do 40 offers a week, right? Around here, like in my company, because I have a real estate company. I'm not a broker. I'm an investor. I make my team got to put in 8 offers a week, and it's eight cash offers a week, and it's 6 of them. That's 48 a week. You understand what I'm saying? And we only do cash offers. You understand what I'm saying?
Wow.
In fact, at this point, we just focus on multifamily now. But you understand what I'm saying, right? So we talking about 48 offers. Come on, man. You get what I'm saying? Like, your brain should be exploding with all the potential possibilities here, right?
Oh no, I'm yeah.
Yeah.
Killing me.
Your system, man. I come to add that. So this is why I say. This is my business practice, and I want you to do the same thing, brother. But I know you want to say, hey, Antonio, man, how can I? Because you emailed me straight up and said, how can I, buy into whatever you do? I get that. I appreciate you, but let me pour into you first. You understand? And if my energy is worthy enough of you to show me a form of appreciation through income or through money, then we do that. But until then, I'm a earn. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to earn your trust and your allegiance and your money by adding you value first. And I'm telling you, do that to your agents. However you feel right now, if you make your agents feel the same way, you'll never suffer for income. Ever. Ever. That's what I do, bro. I'm just telling you straight up. Real to real, right? Real recognized real. I'm telling you straight up what I do. I'm doing the same thing. Now, just to recap so we can move on, your system goes to the agents. Your education goes to the agent's customers. Okay? System, agents, education, agents, customers. And we're going to break all that down. Now, let's move to your agents' customers. All that home ownership, credit repair, all the relationships you got, all that stuff, this is what you're going to do. 5, 6 times a week or 3, 4 times a week, you got a class. Like, literally, you got, and I'm not telling you to teach it. You can start off teaching. I'm telling you, hey, here's a workshop here. Here's this. Come to the home office, right? Come to the office. Like, you can, don't even try to be fancy with this. Right. If you currently pay for rental space right now, Like I'm sitting in my office. I would sit up here and do it in one of my other offices outside, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm not even fit to add no overhead. Get your butt in here. There's 20 of y'all. Here's some crackers and some water. Y'all sit down. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to be here for 50 minutes. You understand what I'm saying? Here's the restrooms over there. We finna give y'all this education, right? Now what you do is you basically created a network marketing company for your brokerage. Wow. Here's what you do. Remember I was talking about that 90-day pipeline? Well, here's what your agents are worried about. Your agents keep meeting people who ain't ready to buy. That's no longer a problem. You know why that's no longer a problem? Because we don't care. We fill in the pipeline, right? Hold on real quick. Hey, come here. What you need? Okay, you can fix something. I'm on the phone with Muhammad. Okay, here, come get on the camera since you got such access to me. Here goes Maurice right here. He said, hey. Okay, you should fix me a salad? Yes.
I take mine with extra cucumbers.
He take his with extra cucumbers. I take mine with extra olives. Yeah, but take mine with extra olives for sure. I forget which card is which. I think it's this one. Should be. There you go. Right there. And then put this one away just in case it's this one, but it should be that one. Okay. All right, there. Appreciate you. You cut that back on for me. Now, all right. You're going to literally have all that education. Like, I ain't got to break down education because you already broke it down. All that education is going to do this here. You're going to now have your agents. They're not going to be scheduling appointments. They're going to be scheduling appointments for people to get the education now. Right? Like, if it costs, it costs. If it's free, it's free. Let it be. It doesn't matter. What you're doing is you're now getting customer acquisition. The only way they can take their class is their name, their phone number, and their email and address must be given.
Cheese and rice.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Now you're a data collection company, right?
Yeah,
name, address, email, and email address. For physical address and email address, they got to give that information up to take this class so they can buy a home. Now we don't care, right, if they can buy or not. What we care about is creating that pipeline. So if you can't buy in 90 days, I got enough information on you to know what you need. So it may take me 180 days to get you ready. That's okay, because in 180 days, you're going to fall in that 90-day pipeline 180 days from now.
Right.
So
180 days is going to come anyway.
It's going to come anyway.
It's coming.
Right?
Well,
You might as well use your education to educate people to buy from you. You get what I'm saying? You're going to use your education to make sure that those people trust in you, that you're the only one that gave them value, you're the only one that sent them credit repair, you're the only one that sent them election and law, whatever you do. I don't know how you do it, right? You're the only one that did that. And they're going to say, I got to buy from you, man.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody else. I don't trust nobody else out there. But they ain't going to do nothing but do that, right? So because you got 4 different pipelines, 90 days. But since it's 365 days a year, you got 365 different pipelines. And all you doing is fitting customers in one of those 365 pipelines. And the universe is so nice to you, it gives you an extra day every 4 years. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah. And that's how you solve your problem. Your education is now for the customers of the agents. Your system is for the agents, and your relationship building that you naturally do is for the agents to never leave you. You just don't do the hiring no more.
Yeah, get out of that one.
Now, one more thing we need to cover because it's in there. When you do this, 2 more things we need to cover. Let me say this second one first. Okay. You need to corner the market on real estate investing. Okay, that way not only do you need to become an investor, but you need to shift your company to where it specializes in working with investors. Okay?
That's a
Because too
class.
many investors come there. That's a class. You already teach it. Look at that. See what I'm saying? That's a class. That's a class. Fix me some fresh coffee before y'all go, if you don't mind. Yes. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's the deal, bro. Right there.
The go-to.
Right there is it. Man, now you specialize in investors. Now you specialize in regular people. And this is why I told you to specialize in investors. Because your future goal, if it's not, it needs to be you out of your office close on about 400 homes a month. That way, here's what happens. And in your 2 cities or your 2 states, Jersey and Pennsylvania, you have people literally applying to buy houses from you, right? Check this out. You're going to love this. If for $2,500 down, they can jump in on a deal. They got to secure it with hard money, $2,500 down, hard money. You establish enough relationships to give out hard money loans, because by that time you'll be super cash heavy. And all those people got to do is cover the gap fund. You literally, every time a storm comes, every time a snowstorm comes, every time mold comes, mold is gold, right? Not cheap. Take it up in there. Now you got this house. It's a bunch of investors out there. This is your future goal, right? It's a bunch of investors out there that don't know where to find houses. But you will, because you're going to have so many agents. Your database going to be so big, right? So big that you're just going to have so many houses you can't move. Like right now, I got 2.4 million names I can't even get to yet. I don't have that many employees. I got 2.4 million leads I ain't got to.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, you was on my list for a whole year and a half, 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. Like this, I got so many leads, it's taking me a year and a half to get the folks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Real talk. And we hit leads hot. It's just too many.
Wow.
And that's the plan I just put you on. Last thing. This is everything I heard. Last thing. You need to become a monopoly. All that sharing the market, you ain't sharing no more. You're not sharing no more. You the guy.
Yeah.
Like the both governments come through you. Pennsylvania government, Jersey government, they come through you. And you're going to trade in all these houses. Literally. You're going to trade in all these houses, all that stuff, and you finna start buying luxury downtown buildings, country clubs. And I'm going to give you a book that's going to teach you how to do it.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a book. The man's name is, let's see, Van Peebles. What is it? Van Peebles Principles. I'm going to give you a book real quick. Because he black guy to New York that pretty much, it's called the Peebles Principles. That's what it is. Pretty much, he's one of the biggest, he's a billionaire, biggest real estate investors. He started, remember the mayor of New York a long time ago that was on crack and got in trouble? He had to separate from him. Then he went down to Miami and started buying everything. That's
from New York or Washington?
He's from New York, but he did straight business in Washington, straight up in Washington. That's what he was. It wasn't New York. It's Washington. You're right.
Yeah.
His name is Don Peebles.
Don Peebles. Yes.
Don Peebles.
Yeah.
I want you to study Don Peebles.
Okay.
I got his book called The Peebles Principles. My man is going to tell you how he did it.
Okay.
How he buying buildings for $27 million. That's your goal. To get all these houses, right? Do them.
Yeah.
And then what you're going to do is, hey, Mayor, the board need to get together because I'm about to buy this. So I need to, you finna go get into the political game.
Yeah.
That's what
commercial real estate take you there.
Come on, man. You should be getting luxury. You should be getting the luxury condos, 1,000 units. Downtown Atlanta buildings. Tyler Perry should have brought his studio from you.
Yeah, right. Exactly. That's
You
right.
understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
Anytime that
brother.
happens, it always run across my mind.
That's it, man. So that answers every single thing that you brought up on this call. I'll turn it back over to you. If you got any questions, you're more than welcome, and I will address them now.
Just the 2,500 down, and the closing of the gap. That part. If you can help me clarify that.
I got you.
Yeah.
So basically, 2,500 down just secures this house, right? It's them. It's hard money from them. It just shows you that you put out there. Basically, you're creating this no competition. First come, first serve. We got 400 houses available. Here's one in your area right now. You need to get this whole email list, right? Put it out there.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to buy this house from us, it's just $2,500. $2,500 down takes care of you buying this house. Now, what that does is that just covers all the earnest money, right? It just covers all that, and it also lets you know that person is serious. Okay?
They're serious, right?
But all the clothes and all the titles, all the contracts, all that stuff, boom. Now they got to go secure the funding for the house. Now they got to go to secure their own funding, or you can give them a hard money loan, right? Either way, you don't care. You're gonna make more money if the hard money loan comes from you. But if they go get their own loan, you're still getting 6%.
Mm-hmm.
You the broker.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? They just don't know where to get the houses. You are supplying the pipeline.
Mm-hmm.
That's that future goal I'm talking about.
Gotcha.
You want to see? Yeah.
I have felt so much in life. I've been so evil. I've done everything in life to mess it up. And I have. I have completely messed this life up. And then I changed. And then I started applying things that I didn't know, but I always knew. You call it the law of attraction. Or maybe you don't. Or maybe you're religious and maybe you're not. Here is what I know. I know that we all have a karmic debt to pay off. And I have either paid mine off or almost off. And now I dedicate my entire life to you. Please know that as my life is dedicated to you, it means I get beat up a lot. But that's what this is about. It is about people like me putting their gains at risk for you. The crazy thing about life is once we get enough, whatever enough means, if you're a politician, it's enough votes. Someone likes money, enough money, whatever enough is. A pastor, enough members, we tend to protect it. This podcast is not about protection, it is about you. I sincerely believe in you. I know you're going to be it. I know you're going to do it, whatever that is for you. There are no mistakes. I want you to share this podcast, but not for personal gain. I want you to share it because I am giving you my every being so you can turn around and do the same for others. I give away me, and then you give away you. I lower me so you can stand on my shoulders, and then you return the favor and you lower yourself so someone else will stand on your shoulders, and then voila. No one is lower than the other because we've all lowered ourselves. Finally, the music in this podcast that you're going to hear, I hope it gets stuck in your head. It's actually from my favorite movie, Cloud Atlas. It's a cover. It's not the original version, but it sounds just like it. Cloud Atlas is a great movie by the Wachowskis. My second favorite movie is The Matrix, but that has nothing to do with this right now. It is about repeating the same mistakes. And so I'm hoping subconsciously that as you repeat the same mistakes, Cloud Atlas is mostly about ascending from those mistakes. So I'm hoping the words, the music, the melody, everything helps you ascend to where you're supposed to be, which is where you've always agreed you wanted to be before you got here. I love you. This is the Secret to Success Law of Attraction. I really, really know that this will be a blessing, a lifesaver to many people. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plan better. You can